I shouldn't have let Coleman go. Fuck. He didn't want to resign though. He didn't want to resign. Can't force a nigga to stay. He wasn't worth franchise, but maybe he was. Can't franchise the backup running back, huh?
Shit, I franchise my back. I franchise my third string running back.
I wasn't worried about his last.
But it's
Go be in that free agency pool.
mine is Cordell Patterson. So
Did he get it? Did he catch it? Nope. 2nd and 10. Yeah. Fuck, I needed you to snag that. Ooh. Uh-oh. It's on the defense now. Y'all niggas didn't. Fuck it, we'll put it on glove shoulders. Hell no. We're gonna punt that bitch and let Glove do what he do. Ah! That big ass nigga ran my nigga over. How though? I'm running full speed. Who is that nigga?
Tonight.
Alright, so you know what they want, you know what they need. Let's play some motherfucking football. Glove, where you at?
Friday edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Glove, that nigga dying. I'm fucking with you, boy. We gotta go look at your shit. Cause you a rookie. Abraham might get his number took. I don't remember signing that nigga. My assistant did.
That's what Maryland does.
I don't remember signing that nigga. My assistant did. Come on. First down now, but play defense. Come on, y'all let that nigga fall. Just shy of the 30. Clock rolling here, about to hit 30 seconds. Oh no! Fumble that bitch. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. Damn. The Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Get the fuck out of here. He caught that up. Fuck. He ain't got no more timeouts. That's game, bitch. Yeah. Keep fucking with Glove. You go look at this nigga's stats.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started.
Yeah.
And off we go.
I thought we was gonna lose that hoe.
And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. The Panthers have for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the former
Miami
State product, the mobile quarterback,
Dak Prescott.
Watching him advance in his career, many people question his ability to throw the football coming out of Mississippi State. He's conclusively answered that question. In addition, a very strong runner and an even better leader.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The success there coming on the outside of the field, the ground.
Get back.
I'm curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play.
Get back.
And usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside,
my backup quarterback looked real good out there.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Threw for 188. 119. Rushing, what we looking at? Nobody really had a good rushing game.
additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
So in Raven territory now.
Shit, my tight end look real good. Back up.
On the option to give to Swift here. And he's taken down inside the 30. Well, one unit I know
of course, my linebackers look good.
Line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
Trick Glover.
Because when they're in
look good, boy. You look damn good.
Where that continuity is there, you can see that they're
damn
off
good.
of each other while controlling the defense.
Sit with your stats today.
You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense. Because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though.
It's retarded.
Good job, y'all.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23.
Safety.
2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable.
You got in front of you, Abraham. You looking good though. Your speed trash, but you ball.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Probably get that speed up to a 92 once we get you right though.
No, defense
play recognition, everything. You ain't just your overall trash.
Come on, y'all.
Sold me on the hidden. I might have to move you to linebacker. That's what I might do.
Mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now,
yeah, I think that's what I might do. We'll see what Griffin talking about this season. If not,
DeAndre Swift.
see what
A
the free safety.
90-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive.
He's definitely going to start.
First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often
it's
on
hard
this
to replace a 91
and he wound
speed,
up taking
baby.
it into the end zone.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
7 plays, 74 yards, and a touchdown.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Glove. You gonna be a fire-ass second string, nigga. Be a fire-ass second string.
Damn, you put that boy on second string already? Damn.
Shit, he's second. He's starting in second string. He don't start.
Look, I just threw one of my rookies in the starting lineup just cause.
Just cause. Yeah, no, he don't start. That nigga speed at 89. I mean, that's good. He come down and lay that boom. If one of my linebackers go down, I'll start him at linebacker.
Trey area.
It's pretty much become the norm.
Secondary pretty solid. My defense pretty solid. I lost a D tackle though to retirement, but my backup's pretty solid too.
It's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
Lance now on first down, and he's going to get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Yeah, Taysom.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Throwing on first down is Lance. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lance. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he will
We're playing
lose yards
Panthers.
back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Welcome back. What you got in your hand there?
I knew he was going to fucking overthrow, dog.
So
That's my fault,
on
though.
that
I
drive,
should have
and
said my
that's
feet.
it. Forced to take the
What
deep
size
shot on
is it?
3rd down and couldn't hit it.
Nigga, I can't wear no extra. That whole kind of fire though. I can't.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
Get the...
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down.
Oh, get the ball. I hate that they make you retarded. I feel like you're supposed to catch the ball with X
Amazing,
anyway.
perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe an extra yard. The starting point is
Throw
the
the
20.
damn
So
ball.
there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
On the ground, it's Swift to start
Where
the drive.
is
And he'll
everybody,
get this
bro?
up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Prescott down. Harris has it over the middle. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. If they're not going to stop, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game.
Bro, Taysom Hill.
If they start to creep
He
up,
stinks.
start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll run the draw here with Swift.
Good job. Good tackle.
What cut? Why you didn't get it in goal?
Back up to his 20. 46 yards rushing for him now in the ball.
Yeah. I told you to get that gold rose vinyl. You didn't want to. You don't listen to Big Cat.
Good job, y'all.
That would have been perfect on that.
Damn, I wanted Trey Lance to get the ball one more time.
Yeah. That would have been perfect. And they would have had the rose petals hidden in the vinyl. And it's festive. It don't matter. You'll see it throughout the rest of the
playing good.
design.
Still got him a job next
After
year.
1-7-0 on EA Sports.
Who? Chanel out here sending pictures with my dick print in them.
Now is the Clemson man.
You want these hoes to know?
This one away.
Stay cold.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And that'll be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 2nd and 10, it's Rippon. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 1st down, a run with Cohen.
Ooh.
Solid gain of 9 before being
That's
brought
cool.
down.
Put
Second
bring
and
the
right
second
in the
nigga in.
yard. They'll come up now on 2nd
Oh, I
and a
forgot.
yard.
See, I forgot. Let's go. You finna get your money's worth, my boy. We finna get our money's worth out of you. $10 million for 1 year.
This game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Rip it on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next
Boy, I got the diving INT.
You saw that shit?
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory.
I was trying to throw it at his feet, too. Oh, I threw it at his feet. Shit. He just came and got it.
Looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs. And hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Good tackle.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
55
I know
gonna
the
be a
speed is the
problem the whole
hallmark of
time.
today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Got a man, that's Trent Sherfield. And some room to roam now. Touchdown.
I've never seen that before.
Trent Sherfield, 60 yards.
Damn.
You ever seen that before? That hand down there?
I have with the running backs.
You might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Seibert on for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So, decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Rippon trying to pick it up through the air. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Bro, block it. What the fuck?
After the interception he had that ended their last drive. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. They'll run on first down, Edmonds. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Cousins. Got an open man, Keelan Cole. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Cousins now. He finds his man complete. It's Hampton. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Cousins. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Cousins again. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Incomplete.
I like his awareness in the pocket there. Nowhere to go with the football. So instead of forcing it to the sideline, he's just going to put this one into the harbor and live to fight another down without getting wet.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
But that's bullshit, bro. Oh my God, dog. It's really crazy they make my nigga go retarded. They make him go retarded when really he should just make this play. He hops the block. Boom, see it. Hop the block. Keep running. Oh, it makes me go so retarded. Let me out of the fucking animation.
Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Here's Cousins.
Bro, what are y'all niggas doing?
KJ Osborne there to make the grab. And the Panthers add on to
smack
their
this
lead.
bitch ass. This nigga is trash.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0.
Lost his balance.
That shit done.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll make it second down. On the give, this is Cohen. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now rip it. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They're going to go play action here with Rippon. Rolling to his left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Throwing again on second down. Rippon. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun is Rippon. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Rippon. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it is incomplete. I had a defender running right with him. And now it's 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Rippon looks to throw it again.
Man, let's go with a fuck.
Comes in, he's brought down. It's a Panther sack. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we started the countdown to opening night. Remember, the preseason has shrunk from 4 games down to 3. So just 2 more weeks of preseason action follow this, and then we get it all started on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, most of the starters have made their cameo and departed. Plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose as we get you right back out to Brandon God.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter, and you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Looking to throw on first down is Rippon. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. 2nd and 8 coming up. Out of the gun, running with Cohen.
Man. Oh my.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
We got 4. We got 4.
Rippon to pass. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
54 Mike.
On 4th down, Rippon. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Rippon on 1st and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Patterson. 2nd and 5. From the gun, Rippon. And he floats one there, incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks
Bro, what the
size,
fuck kind of defense are
what? His ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
What? How you just gonna run side by side with the nigga who's running into the end zone? What kind of shit are you on?
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Finds the open target, Arnold, but he will not get away. He stops short of the marker. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Draw play, Edmonds. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. Now a 2nd down and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing his Cousins.
Man,
on the screen, this is Edmonds.
Missed the tackle, smack the line.
Taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover it.
He will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chase Edmonds, a 15-yard touchdown run, and the Panthers add on to their lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that makes the score 28-0. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. It's over, let's dominate. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On play action, it's Rippon. He finds his man, complete. That's Arnold. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
But give them credit for a good read right there, because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Hey, we got 3, three down. Check 9. Under crush. Switch it.
Toss play, Cohen, right side. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Now after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. The Ravens on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8. To throw it is Rippon. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll run on 1st down. Cohen. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Forced out to his left.
What the fuck?
And that will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Edmonds. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Edmonds going to get the handoff here on the option. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
And right side, they're going to go option here. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
How about this? They'll try the option. Left side.
Bro, how does he not?
Across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this 4th quarter. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Back to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Arnold. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. They're going to look to throw. Being chased, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeout. As they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. From midfield, here's Lance. Open man is Anderson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Lance now on 1st down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone, and it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. Back to the air on second down. It's Lance. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. On first down, Lance.
What the fuck?
Trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Panthers are going to get the football here at their own 23. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end.
Tonight, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Trey Lance and the Baltimore Ravens taking on Dak Prescott and the Carolina Panthers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium.
Close,
the two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Carolina Panthers. Charles Davis alongside me, and I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, folks, the wait is over. Yes, it's just the preseason, but football is back in your living room.
And I'm excited. I know you are as well. The summer heat feels good on these old bones.
Yeah, you sound super. You sound
we're
low
not putting on pads. We don't have to be out there in that heat running into other people. But I'm glad these guys are. Football is back.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. As we get a peek at their dynamic signal caller hailing from Mississippi State, it's Dak Prescott.
It's been a lot of fun watching him advance in his career. Many people question his ability to throw the football coming out of Mississippi State. He's conclusively answered that question. In addition, a very strong runner and an even better leader.
Prescott on first down. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Oh!
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little game.
Yeah, I figure when that shit keeps
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Where's he at?
Here's Prescott.
He's wide open.
And he's got his target, Harris. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Looking to throw. Prescott. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal.
From the 31, Prescott. Complete. It's Johnson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 17-yard line. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Harris has it over the middle. And the Panthers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Dak's going to keep it.
Bro, what is everybody, bro?
Zone for a Panthers touchdown. Dak Prescott scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. Defensively, they told us that the top priority was defending option plays this week. But here on the very first drive, the defense broke down a bit.
It certainly did, and it's really not a surprise because defending option football is difficult. You have to think too much. Most of the time, you just react to what you see and you play back. Here you're reacting, processing. Do I have the back? Do I have the quarterback? Who do I take? Do I take on a blocker? And next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
Austin Seibert on for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it was all capped off by Dak Prescott, keeping it and taking it in on the touchdown run. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So here come the Raiders now, ready to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on, we know he's not bad at this, but his footwork, always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator say right off the top? He's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Lance. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught by Anderson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. DJ Reader there on the tackle. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
56. Mike, 56, right there, 56. Watch the run, watch the run, watch the run.
Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Henry. And a short gain down to about the 33. Now it's 2nd and 9. Here's Lance. Escaping the pressure right. Finding room to the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
They'll try and throw for it. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So what do you think the mindset was there? You can tie it with a PAT here first half. Why go for the lead right now?
The old school mindset says if you have a better team, you just go ahead and continue to try and dominate. There's also a school of thought, if you don't think you're quite as good, you have to try and take advantage of opportunities. And finally, I just think this is analytics coming into the game. Someone saying the more you go for two, the better your chances are of actually getting.
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. After one-point games. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now it's the backup Cousins. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And he's got some space here. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch them close to the spot.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Working out of the gun, Cousins.
And that's complete to K.J. Osborne.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
We got this.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Single.
Again, it's Cousins. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at the 37-yard line. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Watch the team. Back to team.
Throwing, Cousins.
He'll swing that out to Edmonds.
And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Looked at all the progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down and forced it down?
Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6.
So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. They're going to go play action here with Rippon. He's he's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. That catch good for only a couple. Looking to throw again on second down. Ripping. Open man here. Sims complete. And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan.
Man,
It's intercepted. Picked off at the 16.
You can try and underthrow it and go back shoulder, but your timing has to be impeccable. And here, I think it was much more of a duck than a designed back shoulder throw.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin
Vast
their next drive.
tech.
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
On 1st and 10, Cousins got his man complete over the middle. That's Hampton. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. To throw again on second down. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Losing a full 9 yards here on the snap. Now it's the
Right, 15. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Right, fellas, right. Let's go. Hey, Mike's 15. Mike's 15. Come on, baby.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they're playing safe with a run. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Got a man, that's Trent Sherfield. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason. No football for 6 months already. We're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Let's get it poppin'. Let's get it poppin'.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And you know what I think the defense is saying back to them? Why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
And they're going to speed things up here.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there.
Here's Rippon. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage. Strong, and now it's 4th down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. And they'll go for it. Lance. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a play fake. Lance. He'll buy some time right. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Lance now on first down. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On second down now. It's Cohen, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. On play action, Lance. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. To throw, Cousins. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. On third down, Cousins. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. It's the former number 4 overall pick, William Fuller, to get in there to bring him down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the...
And he's free going down the left side. Race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Henry Ruggs. 67 yards, and the Ravens have taken the lead.
Partner, one of the cardinal rules of defense is that if you're in position to make a tackle, you need to make it.
Well, and if you can't make the tackle before that, you just got to knock that ball down, right?
Yeah, something has to happen because we saw the end result there. Missed tackle, he goes all the way and takes it for a touchdown.
Lutz with the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense from the coordinator, the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Now to return, this is David Johnson. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And the Ravens defense, they get ready and they trot back out on the field. And they have been disruptive in the backfield. How often when we see this, as we look at some of these highlights, is it just better players getting in there versus scheme that is defeating the offense?
It's a great question, and I think oftentimes we rely on scheme. We fall back and say, well, the scheme broke down rather than giving credit to the players making plays. But when the scheme does break down, you're looking at oftentimes just being overloaded. Too many guys coming from one side or one particular area, then you can actually block them. You know, if there's 2 guys there to block them, they'll bring 3, and that 3rd guy will get through. So when you want to max protect there, meaning getting everyone in, your whole offensive line, your tight end, and your running backs, trying to make sure that you're never outnumbered by the defensive guys coming in.
Man.
5 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a second down. Pretty good first down play. Keeps them ahead of schedule, as they say.
And ostensibly, they could go right back to it because there are multiple options on this play. Hand it inside, quarterback tucks it and keeps it, quarterback throws the ball downfield. You should be able to react to the defense and have an option available on every snap. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
They'll run with Edmonds again. And
No.
Boy, he is very
He didn't get it, though.
First down. They're spotting that football. He's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and now leaving with some options here on 4th and inches. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. A run there with Henry as he gets forward only for about 3. Second down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the third quarter. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They'll run it again with Henry. Not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. And quickly they get to the line.
Back. Watch the edge.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Here's a throw.
Yeah, good job, Casey.
Tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Cousins.
Bro, what in the damn?
Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Cousins. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. And Dominican Sue with a sack. We've seen that be 10 since he entered the league in 2010. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the 1st down sack. Cousins under pressure, and they got to him again. Raiders are pushing it back 11 yards on the sack. And they'll bring up 3rd. Collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
And he's able to get out to the 32 right down there. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to convert 4th down.
And that was enough to gain big yardage to be an impactful play because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves, that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
This is taken at about the 14. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there. Second down, they go again with Henry. Trucks over him. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 54 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On 1st down, it's Cohen. And it's across midfield and into Carolina territory. And now... on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to air it out deep for Green. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Off play action, it's Rippon. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Throwing now is Lance. That's to his running back, complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. On the draw, this is Cohen. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Lance looking to throw it. Going for it all. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Second and 10. To throw it is Rippon. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Oh, block him, dog.
Yeah, that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Check 99. Check 99. Right 54. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up.
They'll keep it on the ground. Minor.
Ah, good
He
tackle,
won't
nigga.
get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Panthers will get the football back. So they'd converted their first 2 4th-down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Cousins. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And they'll get him down after a gain of 7, but they'll happily give him that. Spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
Good, back to a 10-point game with 2.5 to go. The Cowboys sidelines looks a little different right now than it did just a few seconds ago. And now the onside kick attempt is coming. Saints don't have any timeouts left. And John Fossil goes through what he wants his group to do. Onside kick. Meanwhile, when you look at this game, I mean, the defense with a 4-interception game, but the offense still feels off for the Dallas Cowboys, and there are times where the numbers make the offense look a little better than they actually were. And in this game, some of the play calling was odd, really, with a couple of runs taken out of there. One of them by C.D. Lamb on a lateral pass. The ground game, again, didn't do anything for Dallas. No, I agree. It's a high bar, and we know what this offense is capable of doing. They got their guys back, and Cooper's back, and then C.D. Lamb, and all that. But they're not hitting like they were earlier in the year, for sure. The onside kick try, and the Cowboys are on it. I will say, this is a good Saints defense. I mean, it's a really good group. This is not an easy place to play. So I think when you look at the Saints in total and you think, wow, yeah, they're pretty banged up. They don't have anything on offense. They still got some really good defensive players, even though they were without a couple of good ones, too. And Kyle Passanio and then Marcus Davenport. But I know that the Cowboys expect a lot more, and the coaching staff expects a lot more. But there usually is in a season, no matter how good it is, when you go through a little stretch, 20 to 10.